the world feels like it's kind of a weird sci-fi dystopia, I just want to draw sci-fi dystopias. And this is one that I'm kind of obsessed with. Right now, in America, feels a bit like Hunger Games, right? There was actually one guy who wanted to make America into a sort of authoritarian dystopia, much like Panem. And I promise you haven't heard this story before. Oh god. This handsome guy was, listen to this name, Rexford Guy Tugwell. President FDR asked him and two other guys to see the future. He called it his brain trust. And they got together and they decided to help him make his New Deal. But Tugwell wanted to take it further. Tugwell saw the future of America could only survive if it was centralized. So centralized that states didn't really matter anymore. In fact, Tugwell wanted to get rid of a couple states. Instead of 50, he almost just had 20. He wanted to call these 20 republics new states. Each one would have the same amount of representatives, and it would be completely equal, and they would definitely answer to the president. You think he just wants to make things easier, but then he had this wild idea of, instead of having 3 branches of government, he would have 6. The president wouldn't serve a term and then maybe run for re-election. Tugwell wanted the president to serve for 9 years. Legislative branch, that one got super nerfed. Tugwell wanted to get rid of the Supreme Court. He thought it was outdated, and he wanted to have 2 courts that were super biased. He also wanted to oversee all elections, kind of spooky. And he wanted to regulate corporations, so that's pretty good, right? Except, you know, he might have let them get a little carried away too. The weirdest one was the planning branch. They would be given 6 to 12-year programs of just building stuff, like a big pyramid in the middle of Colorado. If I doom scroll too much, I start to draw post-apocalypses and dystopias, so needless to say, I've been drawing this guy a lot. I think that a flag for this weird dystopia that should never exist should look super cool. So, I designed this. Yes, it does look like that. I really enjoy scaring people with, like, monsters and aliens, but sometimes politics can be scary and flags can be scary, and I feel like this was quite scary. If you look, it's got 20 stars, and that's because of the 20 states that he wanted to make, and those are arrows, all overlapping each other, going into the center. 6 branches of government, so I made 6 arrows, all pointing to a center spot where he had all the power. I hope nobody likes it that much. I hope everybody just kind of thinks, oh, cool. Definitely don't want to adopt it or anything. That would be bad.